Hi everybody, Derek Cook, Single.Dad. I'm here with my daughter Elle for another Flavorful Friday. And today we're going to do for you a chicken breast stuffed with portobello mushrooms, spinach, and goat cheese. We're going to do it as dinner for one, but you can multiply all the ingredients to do dinner for two. It's a really easy dish, very quick saute and skillet work, about 15-20 minutes in the oven. I think you'll enjoy it. We're going to have fun doing this, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go through these ingredients right here. We've got our chicken breast, and the chicken breast we're going to do up in some oil, some virgin olive oil. We're going to season that with some of the garlic and then also some salt and pepper. And we're also going to saute some portobello mushroom. We're going to do some slices of that with some spinach. We'll then fold the spinach and the mushroom in with some of the goat cheese. And we'll fold that into the chicken breast before putting the chicken breast into the oven with some white cooking wine. I've got a little bit of sherry there. That's basically about half a cup for this one breast. And I just use the white and the sherry together. We'll also season that. We'll drop in some fresh thyme, some fresh rosemary, and all of that will come out of the oven onto a bed of farfalle noodles, and then we'll drizzle some alfredo sauce over that, and we'll use some of the extra spinach for a little garnish salad with some fresh blueberries and some shredded Parmesan. What we want to do is we want to butterfly this chicken breast, okay? And so you're going to just kind of get a side cut right here, and you can just grab that chicken breast right now and just guide it without worrying that you're going to cut through and grab your hands, you know. So just kind of come through that guy, and I'm still spread it apart. Just going to do a nice butterfly on that. And that's butterflied enough right there. Now we want to get that flat. We want to be able to get some real estate here so we can fold everything in. Put this over the chicken breast. I just take a, one of my iron skillets. We're going to flatten this. Some real nice. So this is just one portobello. We're going to go with the cap and the stem. I'm just going to do some nice slices because these will shrink just a little bit. And not all of them will fit inside the fold. We kind of plan on it. Some are going to hang out. Some will fall out in the casserole dish, and that's fine. This type of goat cheese right here, it's kind of really runny and weird and tacky when you get it. And a friend once suggested that if you get it like this from the store that's not already pre-crumbled in a container, you put it in the freezer, and then it makes it kind of a, where it's pliable. You can break it into chunks. All right, I'll get my oil going right now. Probably like 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. You want to get the garlic in that. Flavor that oil. Before that garlic even starts to get a color on itself, you're going to get those mushrooms in there. Cover those mushrooms in the oil. It won't take long to get a good color on them. Right, you see the mushrooms right now? This is great. You want the size to stay this. When these are folded into the chicken, you want this size. They're going to be tender enough when they come out of the oven because they're going to have all that wine, all the wine coming into it. So this is a great look right now. So get them off, get them into a bowl.
That was really good.
I'm going to get a little bit more oil in there. Let's just say, oh wow, only like a quarter teaspoon of sea salt. I want a little bit of crust to form on there. I'll do the same with some ground black pepper. Get that in that oil. Ready for the chicken breast, all right? I'm looking for color on this, all right? I can already see that the edges are cooking through. I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna flip it, all right? Because this is gonna cook in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. And this is a matter of seconds. I flip that one side after about a minute. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this goat cheese on here. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. I'm going to lay in some of these spinach leaves. In fact, what I've got right here is probably way too much because I wasn't going for a saute. Now I'm going to put some of these in that casserole dish just to get a little bit more color on the plate. Look, it's only been down on that other side for about another minute or so. We'll bring in some of these mushrooms. And this is happening so quickly. Look at this. You got some great color there. That's what we want. Now this guy didn't really fold over the way we want to, but you know what? This is great. it's not cooking and the way things look are perfect. This is a one-of-a-kind deal. This is gonna look beautiful, all right? This is ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna bring this over to the casserole dish, just like that. Some of these extra goodies here. I'm gonna put just a little bit of this white wine into that skillet. Deglaze the rest of the stuff that's in here, that garlic. I don't want to leave any of it. That stuff is too good to leave behind. I've already got my water boiling for the pasta. This is almost ready to go in the oven. Got the oven, it's been set at 350 for about 50 minutes preheating. I have this old gas oven. Gonna do about half a teaspoon of sea salt in that water for the pasta. Let's get the rest of these mushrooms into just around this chicken breast that we had left over from the saute. Let's go ahead and place in our fresh thyme. Just around. And this rosemary. Rest of the cooking wine. Yeah, it looks good even before it goes in the oven. All right, we're gonna get this in here for about 15, 20 minutes. All right, I have just this house brand Alfredo sauce. Homemade Alfredo sauce is not hard to do. In fact, you can do it like 4 minutes. But, you know, I always just buy some just because I run out of time. I don't know how you run out of 4 minutes. Just gonna use half of this. This is enough to do what I need to do for this dish. I'm gonna put that over medium heat, covered. You don't want to burn your sauce though. Now you see this amount of pasta right here. I want you to imagine when you're doing anything, imagine what this might be on the plate if you're gonna plate something. I mean, look at this, all right? And now, that's a whole lot. The whole main purpose of this dish is not to eat pasta. This is kind of gonna add some texture, some color as you eat the chicken. And so if this was already cooked out, you can see there's probably more than even what the plate requires. And we're gonna throw down the pasta, get that working. Hopefully that'll be done around the same time as the chicken comes out of the oven. Now see, this is already done. This only took like, again, heating that up, look at that consistency. That's all I need. I already shut the heat off. That was about 2 minutes. We do want to give a quick shout out to our friend Sarah Wright from Metropolis, Illinois, that's sending these handmade pot holders, and they're really cool, and we want to say thank you, and we'll definitely be using these in the future. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks.
Ooh, warmth. Blueberries do not last in this house very long with elves. This pasta, this pasta's done. Okay, with the pasta done, we can take this out. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so awesome looking. All right, let's play. We want a little bit of this pasta right here. We've drained it. That's enough of a bed right there. Go ahead and take our chicken breast. We don't want the thyme or the rosemary in there. That was just for flavoring. Get some of that extra goodness here. I just heard Elle's stomach grumble and growl. Don't want to leave any of those portobellos behind. Drizzle this with alfredo. We're gonna take some spinach for a garnish salad. Around the corner. I'm going to do the slightest drizzle with some extra virgin olive oil. This fresh Parmesan cheese. This is more so just for plating effect. This is not for flavor or anything. You don't want this texture or this flavor coming through. Some of your fresh blueberries. This sweetness of these blueberries, if you take a bite of this while you're eating that chicken, oh my gosh, amazing. And the very last thing, we take some of the remaining goat cheese. We just toss it on there. What do you think, Elle? So there you have it, the chicken breast stuffed with portobello mushrooms, spinach, and goat cheese. Also some farfalle noodles with some alfredo sauce drizzled over it with a little garnish of spinach salad with goat cheese and blueberries. It's that easy, very quick. We're gonna eat this, and we hope that you try it out. And until next time, much love, peace, and blessings.
Bye.